Welcome in. What up? Bah, bah. Welcome in. Yes, share that live. Share that live. Yeah. I am very excited for today. I have a big day. How are y'all doing? Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's up? My name is Six, as you probably know. I'm sure some of y'all are here because you hate me. Some of y'all are here because you like me. What's up, bitch? You're still here. What's going on? Y'all can ask me questions. I am hanging out right now. I got a lot of stuff to do today. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah. I am. I got stuck here. It's raining. So I stopped under the pavilion because I'm supposed to be catching the bus. But the bus don't come till 9. So I'm chilling. Welcome in. Appreciate the likes. What do I like to do? I like to cook. I like to read. I like to be outdoors with nature. I love animals. I like DIY crafts. I like to watch YouTube videos, true crime, create art. What do you like to do? I like the garden too, both ways. They're mad about something. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. What's up? Happy Saturday. What y'all got doing today? I'm doing so much better. I have a lot of things to do today, though. Um, but that's okay. If anybody in here could possibly tap the screen, I would gratefully appreciate it. Just so I could possibly make my goal. What up, homie? Happy Pride. Did you celebrate Pride yet? Or did you not go past yet? Ours it's not for a while. I think at like end of June. Thank y'all for the taps, man. The target today for the goal is 5-4. That's so. Oh, you're in DC? That's so fun. Oh my god, have fun. I used to go back and forth to DC in the summer times. Thank you guys for the support. We're at 1.6K likes. Thank y'all so much for tapping that screen. Blessed morning, Jasmine. How you doing? Good morning, Whitney. How you doing? I'm happy everybody woke up good this morning. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. I heart you. I don't care. Maybe you were blocked for a reason. I don't know anything about that. Literally, y'all gotta stop asking me questions about that. I don't know anything about that. So then, how would you have even known my Apple Pay if I didn't give it to you? Like, I don't know. Sometimes people just say things that just sound like if someone's in need, they're not going to block somebody randomly who's in the middle of actively trying to help them. Like, I understand that there is a huge hate train on me right now. You can Google it if you want. There's a lot of people doxing me. They're upset. They're exposing me for being rude and mean and cutting people off after they send funds because I don't want to be bothered with them anymore. They're running off with these narratives that I am an awful person. And it's true. It just so happens that somebody who has sent me funds before in my life did something later on to piss me the fuck off. And I am the owner of my life, my body, and my soul. And I decided to, back away from them. I'm a criminal. So I don't know. So there's a lot of times I'm live and I tell people, hey, if I'm live, please tap the screen. Please don't, just sit in here, because whether you're sending funds or not, it ain't about the funds. It's about the interaction. Because how do I know that you're not somebody just screen recording and coming here, spewing hate behind the screen? And a lot of the times, and people who watch me, they can't say I don't. I sit here and I say the same thing. I warn people all the time. There are videos on the exposing pages of me literally saying, if you are not interacting, if you're not doing anything to help, you're going to be blocked. But what people do is they manipulate, because as I'm learning, this world is so easily manipulated, and I just don't even care to dive into it anymore. People believe the story that is known most, not the story with the proof and the facts. So the story could be hickory dickory dock, but we're talking about Humpty Dumpty. But if everybody knows hickory dickory dock, then Humpty Dumpty is the fuck wrong. So I just be like, I don't know, like, I really just, if you're blocked, you're like, I don't know. I have been going through it, and it's just, I'm not going to stop blocking people if I feel uncomfortable. I also feel as though somebody's sitting in a live stream, with a lot of negativity. I sit in the live streams a lot of the times and there are no likes, there could be no comments, and there's like 30 some people in there, or 17 some people in there, and no interaction, no nothing. And I'm just like, then I start to spaz out, and then that's when they screen record me and post it, because they know that they can manipulate that. A lot of the videos that they post are me specifically crashing out on the harassers and trolls themselves. But what they do is they screen record my lives. They come in there, they say things they know are going to get me upset. I, every time, take the bait. They screen record when I take the bait, and then they clip that shit and make it seem like this is the topic of the day. This is what he did to a random supporter, a random person, and the whole time it's just to the same people who have been harassing me for months. But again, perception is everything, and it's all about the story that's known most. I've seen the whole thing where somebody has a video of me that they have clipped, a 2-hour long video. They clipped the worst parts that fit them best into a 30-second video and posted it, that now has 1,000 likes, and people believe that I'm the worst scammer in the world who's extremely disrespectful and yelled at a woman because she sent it to the GoFundMe. And they didn't show the whole fucking clip. And the whole clip shows me apologizing immediately, saying, I'm sorry, I was just overwhelmed, da da da. The lady DM'd me. We fixed it. She's still a mutual on here. She didn't have no problem with what was going on. She said that she donated to the GoFundMe because the comments were so crazy that she wanted to help and get out the live. So she didn't even hear that I had, Apple Pay, Chime, whatever. Because people in my comments will have the most negative shit and try to run people out. Or when they see that people are going to help, they'll DM them and hopefully they'll spread a lie and then get that person's perception. Because of course, I would too. It's no fault of these other people's. I would too. If you're about to help a random stranger and 4 different people with 0 followers and 0 following says, don't you dare do that, he's gonna scam, like, I would be like, hold the fuck on, I'm not finna help you either. I would dead ass do the same thing because they're protecting themselves. Like, it's just people do these malicious ass things to people. They believe because they have a following, no matter how small or how important it is, that they cannot react accordingly. Throughout these past 3 days, I have had bukus of people complain to me about 2 things. 2 things that I did to the same people who have been harassing me for months, and they have done the same thing to me numerous times. Reminds me of that Cardi song where she's like, if I can handle that, let me see you handle this. Because they speak about my dead parents, they speak about my life, they post videos of me, they condemn my name, they tell me I'm going to go to hell. They say the most worst shit. They stalk me in the middle of the night throughout the day. They call my jobs and tell people not to hire me. They dox my locations, they dox my phone numbers. But the first time Royal says, hey, I really hope that karma gets to you and hope that you slowly, then they're telling everybody in the world that I wished harm on someone and I'm an awful person and this is the person you're supporting. Look at this. This is the person you're supporting. Don't you dare, because he just said this to somebody. You literally poked that fucking bear since March, but y'all don't see that. The only thing that y'all saw was the screenshot that they posted of me saying that to them. In my bio, if y'all go check my bio right now, and I really pray to God that y'all do, click my page right here, and in the bio it says, if you want to know the truth, click this page. Go click that page. These people spread lies that I get Social Security income, that I also get Social Security disability, as well as the Annie Ann's check that I get. I have had literal videos up on that truth page showing my exact Social Security income. It shows everything, y'all. And it was done in March. It shows how many points I have for retirement. It showed y'all how much money I made last year. It shows you that you are not qualified for Social Security disability. It literally says the words right there. And they still tell people that lie because if enough people hear it, they'll believe it. I'm 24 years old. How would I be on both SSI and DI? It's literally not even fucking possible. But a lot of these people who spread, they're not, and I'm not saying this in a rude way, because a lot of them are younger and they're on a bandwagon. They don't even know the qualifications of what goes into fucking SSI. So you're telling people that and yes, it is possible to work and be on SSI, but it's not common. The whole point of SSI, especially SSDI, which people are claiming that I get because I am functioning autistic. Yes, I did show proof of my disabilities. These people believe because I showed them a paper of my inpatient with all my disabilities that I get disability income for it. I work at a fucking job. Sometimes I work 2 jobs. What do you mean? I'm getting $12 an hour at Annie Ann's right now. And I get homeless food stamps from the state. That's all Pennsylvania is helping me with, Queen. Can't even get cash assistance. I'm not pregnant. And I don't have no kids. So, when people come in here and tell me that they've been blocked, understand all of these things I'm going through is every day. I don't know how to decipher what this person's doing, what this person's not doing, if this person's real, if this person's not real. all I can say is when I get an eerie feeling, I would like to distance myself from people. Another thing I want to say, since all of this literally stemmed from me blocking people that I didn't want to be friends with no more, who just so happened to send me money, and then I turned into a scammer, and then they started harassing me, I want to say this one last time. It's not going to make me be your friend again. And this is going to sound fucked up, but I don't give a fuck. I'm a Scorpio. It's not going to get whatever you decided to help me with no gun to your head. It's not going to get you that back. And if you ever even cared about me in the first place, there's no way that I would distance myself from you one time and your immediate reaction is to bring harm and hate to my life and not try and contact me and figure it out. Because a lot of the times y'all have my number because y'all have Apple Paid me, but you see that I've unfollowed you on TikTok and we're not mutuals anymore, or I may block you because I don't feel as though that you're supporting me in my lives the way that I think so, and then immediately I am like the worst person in the world. Maybe DM me, maybe text me and be like, hey, I saw I was blocked, why? Or hey, I helped you with this and I blocked and I feel really messed up about that. Why did you do that? Can you tell me why you did that? That wasn't nice. Don't go join a fucking troll page and start telling me to go join my parents who have been passed away for a while now. Telling people I stole money from you when you decided to send it to me and I just decided not to be your friend no more. Talking like a different race. Because I can. Because when people help me, it's not a down payment for them to treat me like crap. It's also not a down payment for them to own me. I get on this app and I ask for help. You come across this app, you choose to help. You are not forced to help. That usually is supposed to come from your heart, right? I've had people on this app help me out with money, sometimes huge lump sums, and then block me directly after. I have had someone literally, let me show y'all, literally DM me about it. Literally DM me about it. And that's like, y'all think that it's the end of the world. You're trying to make people believe that I am an awful person because you helped me out with something when I needed help. And then after that, you did some fucked up shit to me. I decided, damn, I don't want to be involved with this person no more. And now all of a sudden, I'm an awful person and you don't understand. But nobody would just randomly block somebody who helped them. Y'all tell one side of the story, and because that claim has been made so much, you know people will believe it. You may not remember me, but I actually helped you one time with motel money and blocked you, only because I wanted you to have help and focus on yourself. So hearing people mad at you for blocking them is evil. I 100% understand that. They only wanted the validation. But I truly admire you a lot, your character and your story. I'm a fan, I guess you could say. I'm here for you if you ever need to talk. It's the least that I could do. It's really amazing and inspiring. And believe it or not, I've gotten a few of these. Throughout these whole 3 days, I've also, and it's not a lot of people, but it means something. I've had 2 people from the awareness community even DM me and apologize and say that this is not awareness anymore. This is bullying. Yes, I probably did, Natty. And do you want to know why? Because you helped me with funds. Who knows when? It damn sure probably wasn't the same day you helped me. I've had someone who helped me in 2023, who I blocked this year in 2025, say, damn, I helped you and you gonna block me right after. That's fucked up. And I sat there and I told them right on the live, I did block you. You helped me in 2023. I have not heard or seen from you ever again. But it's funny how you join my live streams and I can see you in there randomly. And this is what y'all think, that I'm not crazy enough, or maybe I don't have the time enough, but I do. And then when I go onto pages of people who make hate videos of me and I go through their followers and I see the same fucking people who are following me and in my shit claiming to be supporters, I'm probably going to block you. Yes, I do that. I do go through their followers because I want to see who the snakes are. It has nothing to do with money. You literally just said, and a lot of the times I literally sit in the live and I go, please guys, please tap on the screen, please comment, because I'm being screen recorded and I need to know if y'all are supporting me. And there's a lot of the times where y'all will literally sit there and deliberately not do it. And instead of me crashing out on you, I just block you, because if you don't want to support my live and you are just there to watch me suffer while I'm actively, just like right now, this is all the time, the comments, actively being attacked. You as a supporter don't even say, hey buddy, how are you? Hey buddy, I hope you're having a good day. Man, don't even listen to these people. Six, good morning, or tap on the screen. You don't even make a comment, but you sitting there watching. Yes, I'm gonna feel some type of way, whether you sent fucking $5, $100 or anything. I'm gonna feel some type of way. That's common sense. I'm gonna feel some type of way, because tapping on the screen is free. Just as much as y'all sitting there staring at me, if you truly do support me, it has nothing to do with money. Thank you for the heart me. There are so many ways where you could I literally ask y'all, put hashtag FYP in the comment section. I will sit here and there are live streams where y'all even posted it. Y'all even posted yourself where me saying, good morning y'all, how y'all doing? What y'all doing today? What y'all do last night? Nothing. Y'all just sit there and wait for me to beg so that you can condemn me for it. But then you get mad when I pop that shit right back. You feel as though that I am a child to you, or like maybe like y'all own me and my feelings just because you helped me. I gratefully appreciate y'all help. But I feel as though because I am a person who usually does need help, you don't see me as a human being. You see me as a pity case. So you feel as though this person should not feel entitled to his emotions because beggars can't be choosy. But I am, because if it's not for me and if it's not serving me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, then no, I'm not going to stick around. And yes, I still appreciate the help that you gave me. Two of those things can be true at the same time. And then also, can I make another statement that my girlfriend actually made? She says, she asked me, because she's like, so you get on live and you ask for help, right? And I'm like, yeah, sometimes I do Q&A, all that shit. She's like, and people will watch you and then they'll ask you for your apps and help you, right? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, you didn't know their personality before they helped you. So when they help you, Royal, you become their mutuals and then you start to learn their personality. The more that you interact with them, you realize, whoa, this personality is not for me. So by that time, I'm distancing away with them, but they already helped me. So now I'm looking like the fucked up person. And I thought about it and I was like, wait, that do make a lot of sense, because people do have personality clashes, and it sometimes can seem like, even, when you start to work a new job and, it's the first day, it could seem like y'all are all about to be besties that day. And then, 2 or 3 days later, y'all start to, mingle with each other, and you're like, damn, I don't know. Sometimes that person is too much like you and you can't handle that, or sometimes, they're too much, distance from you and you can't handle that. But that's life. That is literally life. And that is what happens. And I genuinely have not thought about that until she put that in perspective. I truly don't know y'all when y'all help me, and y'all don't know me when y'all help me. But we both take a chance on each other. And then after that, if it don't work, I'm sorry. There are a lot of people that are still in my life who cannot help and do not help me. And they are still here. And they come into this live and they say it all the fucking time. There is people who have watched me and been helping me since 2020 who I've asked for help and ignored my messages but never disrespected me and still come into the live. No, and I keep saying this, no person who needs help as much as I need help is just going to randomly cut off a supply of help because it wasn't given to them once. Y'all must not actually know how a beggar works. A beggar's not going to take no one time and then just get mad and throw. No, they're going to keep trying. They're going to keep begging. They're going to try and manipulate you out of money. Like, my brother is one of them people, and he's in prison. And he will do that shit so we can put money on his card and any fucking thing. So I really do not care about what y'all say. This is my life. I live it the way I need to live it to survive. I'm not asking y'all to be Royal Pittman. I don't ask y'all to like Royal Pittman. He's going to be okay. Nobody in this world got Royal Pittman but Royal Pittman and God. I have, and this is a quote from Maya Angelou that sits with me always. When she left her mother's house, when she got pregnant at 17 years old, her mother said, "You're leaving my house?" She said, "Yes." And she said, "You're taking the baby with you?" She said, "Yes, ma'am." Her mother said, "If you leave my door sill, remember one thing, you have been raised. Do not let anybody else in the world raise you, put you down, or make you call them uncle." And again, y'all see somebody who comes on here and begs for help, and you believe that I'm not supposed to have that type of confidence and that type of mindset because you believe that it's narcissistic, rude, disrespectful. It's confidence. It's being headstrong in what I deserve even though I'm not in the proper position right now. Stand for nothing, fall for anything. We not banks. Nobody has a gun to y'all head when y'all decide to help. Nobody. You're not handcuffed in the Saw movie in the basement trying to escape. Nobody. You choose to do that. Nobody's stealing from you. Nobody's deceiving you. You chose to do that. And you said you helped from your heart, but then the second that person did the one little thing, like removing you from their follower list or blocking you, not y'all, not condemning them, not manipulating them, not screaming at them, not cussing them out for not sending them more money, not doing any of that, simply hitting a block button. I'm a monster, mentally ill, I'm the worst person in the world. Basically, you're throwing a fit because you cannot be in this person's life. And if anything, I would say that that shows a pretty good reason on why this person wouldn't want you in their life in the first place. The way people see you acting, they may think that it's because of this, but it's more likely the reason why this person distanced themselves from you is because y'all act out like this. If y'all would act out like this in comment sections, and y'all are people who claim to love and support me just a few seconds before I blocked you, then what do you think you did to me behind these live streams that made me block you? There's a cause and effect for anything, and I hate the way people really do believe that I wake up one day and just decide to do these things out of the random blue of the air just because the sky is purple. That makes absolutely no sense. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that. Like, this shit really gives, like, abusive. That shit reminds me, this situation, and I'm laughing because it's fucked up. I kind of went through this in real life before. But I'm a person, and I've always said this, where people will go low with me and I go to hell. Because that's just how I was raised. Like, I'm going to let you do what you need to do to me over and over and over again until I take my wits in, and then it's over with. When I get to that point, I look like the monster. I think it's so funny that abusive people in real life, you always see how, like, usually, like, abusive men or women will provoke their partner for a long time, and then as soon as that partner starts to lash out, really starts to be they pick up the phone and start recording them and go, see, I told y'all they were nuts, I told you, here's the proof. This is kind of exactly like what that is. Like, it's the same exact thing, and it's so sad. Because I don't know y'all people. And the reason why y'all hate me right now and trying to get the whole TikTok to hate me is because I blocked some people. Meanwhile, there's Ash Trevinos and literal, like, Casey's on this app trying to make platforms for themselves who murk their own daughters and are, putting their children in harmful welfare. But sure, condemn the guy who blocked a few people. Yeah, I'm talking about the people that literally helped me and fucked me over right after they helped me. Y'all are only focusing on the fact that they sent money. So basically, if someone gives me $20 and then shanks me 6 times, I'm not supposed to call the police because they paid for it, right? Like, y'all are literally showing that I'm not a bad person. Y'all are just throwing a fit because you can't be in my life. And if I'm such a bad fucking person, why are y'all dedicating every day of your life to people, showing people that I'm such a bad person and they shouldn't be in my life and you don't want to be in my life? But it seems almost like you can't handle being out of my life. Because if somebody blocked me and I was so pissed about that, I would probably go live my life, not make 1,000 pages dedicated to the whole world, never talking to him again. That sounds odd. Like, that's odd. Like, I literally, somebody literally said in the comment section, we're doing this because it seems like you're not embarrassed with yourself. I said, well, I do this because people like you only live to make people like me embarrassed of myself. Who are you? No, literally, not to be Danielle Bergoli because we canceling her right now, but oh, who is you? You're not my grandmother. Like, embarrassed with myself. What would I need to be that for? We're posting these videos because it's seaflet. What? Sorry. I'm never going to be either. Like, never going to be embarrassed of myself. I am one of the most amazing people in the world in my eyes. And my eyes are really the only eyes I can see out of, so they're the only eyes who primarily matter. Primarily. Don't fall into their rut. Again, Tanny is a person who's been watching me since 2020, but so sure. Try to convince these people that I'm a bad person. Unfortunately for you guys, I have reached some of my target audience who has been watching me for years and not just 2 days, who know the truth. But, you know, keep going off. You don't give to receive. Maybe the people who give think they're entitled to him. They ain't. That's exactly how I feel, and that's how I've been explaining it as well. It's almost like they feel like they've put a down payment on it for, you know, like, for it to hurt me or for no reaction or anything. And it's like, no, you can help me and I could have been appreciative for it, and then you could do something right after to hurt me and I could not want anything to do with you anymore. And two of those things can be true at the same time. Thank you, Lupita. I'm doing good, actually. The past couple days have been well. I have a busy day today. I've been reconnecting with nature, and I genuinely do feel good. Again, nobody cares. Y'all keep saying the same thing. If y'all believe that y'all were blocked because y'all didn't send more money, then it shows that y'all are doing a manipulation tactic. It shows that. And let me pull out my psychology degree for you, because it seems like there are some wise people in the chat who are picking up on y'all tactics. You know that I'm a person who needs help with money, so that's a sensitive subject. A sociopath is definitely going to attack a person on their trauma or on their vulnerabilities. So when a lot of people see this person because they need money, and you are a person who gave me money before, people are going to easily believe, oh yeah, he asked me for something, I didn't give it to him, he lashed out. But again, like I said before, what people also know about me and what I've never denied is that I've been known for people to have give me money and I have been asking them for more. Like, and sometimes I could be wrong. I always tell people, like, hey, if you don't want me to do that, like, I completely understand. I'm just like reaching out to my resources, because sometimes the live streams can be really hectic, like or maybe I'll be in a time crunch and I want to reach out to a mutual and ask. Sometimes I also pay them back when I have my paychecks and they show proof that I pay them back too. Sometimes they'll even ask me on this screen, like, I can help you, but would you pay me back? And I'll be honest. I'll be like, yes, I can pay you back. Or like, no, I can't probably pay you back this time. Like, I'm not going to lie. It just really depends. So I just think it is very, can I come up? No disrespect, just calm, no cursing. No, why? And here's another thing. I want to know, and this is a genuine question. Why do you guys believe that you get to attack me for so long and then come into a box and speak with me? Because y'all didn't try to come into a box and speak with me calm, no cursing, no disrespect, before you made multiple videos of false accusations and harmful misinformation that made the whole TikTok try to dislike me. There was no calm conversations when I blocked people and they didn't message me and be like, hey, why did you block me? Can we speak about it? There was none of that. They went into making false pages. So it's just like, there was a time where I would have loved to speak to y'all, but now it's just like, because I'm trying.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my TV down. So, I want to say that I hear your logic, right? And some people on TikTok can be extremely nasty. Just so that you understand, when I talk about anybody, I talk about what I have seen and witnessed in their lives. I don't go digging into your background. I don't try to find out who you are and where you are. None of that. What I talk about comes from my years of knowledge and experience. And so I understand from the seat you sit in that what you just said is logical. But for a person who has been on the earth longer than you, I'm old enough to be your mother, it doesn't feel logical to other people. And so I want to explain that. So be honest with me for a second. How long have you been asking for help?
I want to start with, like, and I'm not being rude because I'm actually going to answer these questions, but it bothers me that people feel as though they have the right to ask me questions like that. It does not matter how long anybody has asked for help. It doesn't matter for people to condemn them for it. Now, to answer the question, I have been asking for help since 2023.
Okay.
I blew up on TikTok in 2020. I was homeless. I was kicked out due to gender differences with my parents. Before I ever got on TikTok, I was couch hopping with buddies until they went off to college. It became around, September. It was getting cold here in PA. I was at the same island that I'm at now, and I made a TikTok video that said, hey guys, my name is Six. I live in a tent, and I'm going to show y'all how to survive. I started to make videos and showing people how to donate plasma to stay safe when they are young, especially transgender, to make funds but not do anything stupid. I told people how to donate blood if they did not have health care so that they would be able to be tested for most major things, even if they were not able to donate blood. How to shop at the Dollar Tree, and I ended up blowing up in genuinely 4 days. This was a time throughout COVID. There were a lot of PUA things. I was still working at Dunkin' Donuts. I was not acceptable to get any type of stimulus payments, and I did not get any type of stimulus payments. Neither did my mother, as she was a person who was like a veteran, and she just didn't want to like claim it. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts and have videos of me working at Dunkin' Donuts throughout the pandemic and making those TikTok videos. So I was getting donations because when that video blew up overnight, I woke up to 13,000 followers and people telling me to make a GoFundMe. I made a GoFundMe. I believe that GoFundMe, the whole grand total amount that I had on there was 4,000. We made a little bit over it. I then bought the RV camper as I told everybody that I would. We went through that journey together. I had a whole page for that. There was 90,000 followers. It did get deleted with all of the proof around the end of 2023. But that is when I started to receive income on TikTok. It was not begging. I made one video and it just so happened that we were going through devastating times and it ended up helping me a lot. And everything that was done with that, the camper was a Sunline camper. We looked for it together, me and my TikTok community. It came out to $3,000. That left me with 1,000 and some left over. That went into a Predator generator, which priced me at $800 from Harbor Freight, and the rest of it was some things from the Home Depot that would help me fix up the RV. After that, I was immediately working at Frashido and at Arugas. And a lot of people don't know that because that page is not up anymore. From that point on, I had my RV. I had stable shelter, or as much stable as it needed to be for me, since that September in 2020 until 2022. November of 2022, on Thanksgiving Day, my family and I got into an argument. We had our differences anyway, and my camper was only on my parents' property because my grandmother passed away and the property that was hers, which my camper was on, was sold. So of course my parents, they there was no type of rentals, there was no type of lots for any of our campgrounds. It was a last resort. I was strictly in my camper. I was working at Panera Bread at that time. There was a Panera Bread right by my parents' home, and the Giant, which is right across the street from there. I was paying my parents $300 every 2 weeks just because I was using their kitchen and their bathroom. Nothing was free. And then my sister lived with her, and my sister had an issue with if my mom didn't jump on me and charge me for everything, then I was privileged and I didn't need to be there. So that caused some conflict with my sister and I. My mom was a type of person who she wanted all of her kids to be fair, but she would never try and put her kids against each other. So she would tell one kid what they wanted to hear and another kid what they wanted to hear and hope to God that both of those kids don't talk to each other. But that would cause conflict, which led up to Thanksgiving. I was in the kitchen, and my sister got mad that I was in the kitchen because she bought most of the food for the Thanksgiving dinner, and I was simply helping my mom prepare it. Like, I don't really eat that much, but again, we already had that conflict where she felt as though I wasn't giving enough, and I was benefiting from the food that her kids' food stamps was bringing in. I didn't know that she had brought the food. I just wanted to help my mom cook. That started into an argument, and it led to me being physically jumped by my sister and her two children. My mom is full time oxygen. She did not know what to do, so she called the police. When I decided to press charges, my mom got upset because family's not supposed to go against family. It's just a thing. And I guess black people, I don't know, we're very tight knit. And my mom told me that she wanted me gone. So my camper was still on there. I went to the sheets. That was the first time I went TikTok live. It was Thanksgiving Day of 2022. There was a woman named Iyanka Wright. She sent me funds for a motel. That was the first time I had ever been in a motel. From that point on, people had raised, and it was no GoFundMe. It was just one simple post. I had a post on my page, which everyone told me to make, asking if maybe I could make a couple $100 to get safe shelter for Christmas Day and New Year's because we were having freezing degree weather and I have health issues. Um, Luckily, I was able to get that. And as my GoFundMe says, that's when the deteriorating cycle of being in a homeless like state of mind, because I would say that before I was homeless, but I didn't have a homeless state of mind. I do have that now, and sometimes it does bring me down and make me not as ambitious as I was. But I'm doing everything I can to help that. People have to also understand I'm a 24-year-old with mental disease who grieving both of my parents in the same year as well. Like, it's not easy. Um, I ended up getting a job. So I was there at that same motel from the help of other people. I guess that's begging because I did make the post, but that's when I did ask for that. That's when I started asking for help. I did end up getting a motel for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's, and New Year's Day. Um, I then got a job on the day after New Year's, like the very same day at the McDonald's that was directly across the street from that motel. That McDonald's had where you work and you get paid every day. So it was like if you worked a certain amount of hours, that money would be in there maybe like an hour after you clock out. And I would be using that to get the motel. My paychecks would never accumulate to much because I was always penny pinching out of it. And then I wasn't even aware that with daily pay, we take out the money before they take out the taxes. So my paychecks would result into nothing because I was surviving. So of course, since I had known that I had a platform on here, I would get on here, and if I was like, $20, $30 short, I would ask people on here, and people would help me. There has been many times throughout that where I have gotten jobs. I've worked two jobs. I've worked at Foot Locker warehouses where I worked 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., 12-hour shifts. And people were upset with me because I would come on here and ask for help with Uber. I'm epileptic and I cannot drive. My mother was the person who drove this whole family around. There are certain things in my life that when my mom passed away, even though I was homeless before she passed, I still had to adjust to with my homelessness. Even food, because even though like my mom would a lot of the times before she passed, I wasn't coming on here asking for food as much as I was then. I mean now, because she would drop off cases of water and she would drop off things just so that she didn't have to be bothered with me, but it was still occasionally I would have that. I get $202 in Pennsylvania food stamps for homeless food stamps. When I started working at the Foot Locker in the Hershey Park last summer, which is when I was doing the most begging, I was getting nothing because they said I made a dollar and some cents too much. But I also was paying 400 and some dollars for the motel each week. And then on the weekends or certain type of holidays, whether there's a car show or a concert, those motels can raise up to 70 some dollars, 80 some dollars a night. There has been times where I've tried to rent rooms before, and it seems bizarre to rent a room for 800 and some dollars. I started to work on my credit at the end of 2024. My credit is doing really good now.
Good, I'm glad.
So the whole why a lot of people question me, you must like this lifestyle because if you didn't, you wouldn't come on here and beg continuously. You would save your money from your so-called job that you have, and you would rent yourself an apartment, which is another a saying that people say is the reason why they cannot believe my story. But it is hard to save when you are literally the only person doing everything for yourself, and things are not cheap. I understand it seems like simple to say, go get a second job. I'm working on a bus schedule that runs every other hour so far. If the bus doesn't align with the hours that are available, then I can't get that job. Like
I understand.
transportation
But
is
hold on, hold on. I've let you talk for a very long time. And like I said, I am interested in this story. I think, and this is my observation, my opinion only, I'm not speaking for anybody else, but I think for some people who have dealt with all of the same things you're dealing with, they have absolute epilepsy, they have mental health issues, they have found a way. Now, one of the things I can tell you is that
I'm cool off that. No, I don't. I do not like that. It doesn't matter if somebody goes through the same thing. The way that people deal with it is different. The way it attacks that certain person is different. And it seems like you said you let me talk for a really long time, but you wasn't listening to what I was saying. You were waiting to kind of dispute everything I said in a way to make everything that I said sound backhanded. I'm okay off that. Y'all can say what you think. I don't care because that was very backhanded. There are a lot of people who have epilepsy. There are a lot of people who lost their parents. But I'm not them. And the way it affected me mentally and the way I went about it is two different things. Get out of that. I'm cool off that. I found that very disrespectful. Okay, manipulation. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. I don't care. It's no disrespect. There's no disrespect. And if it is, who cares? I felt disrespected. So me removing a person from my live, y'all, me removing a person from my live stream who I felt disrespected before it gets too heated is disrespectful because I don't have no rights to my own shit. Word. 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 No, I can't. I'm not supposed to get no pushback. You just proved my point as well. I said you didn't listen to me to hear me. You heard me simply to dispute everything I said and make what I said seem backhanded. Now, you just said you tried to give me some pushback. You didn't listen to my story to try and understand me. You listened to my story to try and pick it and tell me where I'm wrong. You telling me that you see my logic, but telling me that other people don't see my logic is basically just a nice way of telling me, yeah, you're wrong for your own opinion. Because we see that you feel what you feel, but we feel something different. So our feelings are more important. And I let that shit go. I don't know. Maybe you think you're being nice, or maybe, and I'm going to say this in a very kind way. I feel as though, as a person who was adopted into a family with a lot of older people, my oldest sibling is in her 40s. They have a very big way of being very nasty with their words, but believing that they're being kind. It's very backhanded and judgmental. So if you don't see me explaining some things that really, really hurt me, like really affected me, like my mom passing, like you're saying, and as a psychology major, it pisses me off too because we all know that scientifically our brain stems don't work the same. Something that traumatically does something to someone could make someone run from it, whereas somebody else could go through a traumatic experience and run towards it. So you saying, yeah, I know other people with epilepsy and whose parents died, but they got through that. Okay, it affected me differently. You're putting me in a whole box of a whole bunch of people. You're not trying to see where I'm coming from. You're trying to get me to see where I'm wrong. No, and that's another thing that really pissed me off too. And I wanted to hang that shit up as soon as she said that too. I'm old enough to be your mother. I've been here longer. That does not mean that you're wiser than me. I know a lot of people that are older than me who still making dumber mistakes than me. People believe because they're older than you, they have the space to belittle you. Aren't y'all the one who put us in a fucking recession twice? Using fossil fuel to kill the fucking planet and putting our generation in charge of the mishap? And then explaining to us when y'all had literal houses in y'all generation where you can go to a Lowe's catalog and buy it and have your grandpa build it and it's still in the same land and we can't even fucking buy a closet for $1,200 a month and y'all are condemning me at y'all age for begging. I mean, I tried to be nice, but let's really be disrespectful if you want me to be disrespectful. So maybe not. Maybe y'all are just stuck in y'all ways and believe that your way is the highway. You believe that suffering is a badge of honor because y'all and y'all generation had to do it. Wasn't right then, it ain't right now. Sorry you had to go through it, I'm not. No, we're not the entitled generation. We're the strong generation. We're the only generation with some actual sense. And it always comes up as disrespect. Every time y'all feel challenged at our genuine smartness and confidence within ourselves as adults and not children, the children you see us as, because y'all are 10 times older than us and could be our mother, but you're not my mother. You don't see us as the adults that we actively are, because you see us as the children that we should be to you. Odd. Very odd. My generation can't even. Okay. My one statement brought all of y'all out here just to show everybody that I'm right. Y'all are just a bunch of older people who are stuck in your ways and want me to believe that my generation is just lazy and entitled because y'all know people who have epilepsy, and whose parents died, who must have walked to hell with snow, sleet, and rain, nails coming down from the sky while you were skipping trains just to get to school, apparently. I mean, come on. You know? Like, I understand y'all went through a hard time. My parents, like I said, I grew up in that. Why does that mean that you have to force that shit on your other younger generations? Why would y'all want us to feel that? Was it fun when you went through it? You're making it when our generation ain't making it, but you miss my whole point. You're the reason our generation ain't making it. Boomers literally are y'all want me to believe that I can't make it. I'm gonna make it. It's not my fault that a bunch of strangers are bent the fuck over backwards about somebody who they're not tied to in any way asking for help. It's not my fault that y'all don't have lives that are more interesting than this right here. It's not my fault that you believe that asking for help is a crime. It's not my fault that back in the day y'all would have been condemned for asking for help. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't care no more. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Why the fuck would I see anybody's point of view? Nobody wants to fucking see mine. Think I'm gonna sit here and try to. No. Leave me alone. Why the fuck? And this is my point. This is my point right here. Just let me just post this. Heather, do you have children, Heather? Because you're speaking to me like I'm your child. Y'all speak to me like I'm your property. I'm a random fucking dude who asks for some fucking money. I am not in your fucking convention. This is not an AA meeting. Go worry about your children, Heather. I'm not your child. This question is very odd from a person I don't know from a fucking can of paint. What would I crash out for? There's no need to. What money? Who's asking for money? When did you ever send me money? The thing is that y'all are comparing and somehow morphing yourself like a Steven Universe character into the people who actually have helped me with money who don't give a fuck. People who actually help me with money don't give a fuck. Y'all who never spent nothing on me, you talk in first person like we are this. And you're transphobic. What's the difference? Oh, these people say shit like that and they tell all of y'all I'm disrespectful. She, it, she, it. You're disrespectful. Please, bro. Joanne, don't worry about your fucking kids. What are you sitting on here telling a stranger about what your kids are doing? Why are you not on the phone with your kids? Hey, bud, I know it's early and it's random. I just wanted to let you know I'm proud of you. Yeah, I think about sometimes me raising you up, and I just want you to know I'm really, really. You could be on the phone with your kids, just randomly letting them know, bro, I'm proud of you. You really make me proud. But you're on here arguing with a motherfucker who you don't know from a can of paint. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. I'm not y'all problem. Do I need help with anything right now, friend? No. I'm dead just chilling. I was on this live to chill. I've been chilling. I'm moving on Sunday, so I ain't been asking for no help. I've been sleeping outside the whole weekend, even with my health issues, saving up money. I got a bus ticket. I'm going to a Avril Lavigne concert tonight. So I just wanted to come on here and just talk. Like these people, like I asked them, what are you going to be obsessed with when Sunday comes around? What are they going to be obsessed with? What's the story going to be when Sunday comes around and everything that I said comes out true? Because I remember saying that if I did not have a stable, I remember my exact words being, my exact words, if I did not have stable shelter by June in Pennsylvania and I graduated college May 8th, I would be out of the state. Did I or did I not say that? Oh, okay. You don't try to help yourself. You don't do this. Bitch, I was in fucking college. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Leave me alone. I couldn't care less about what y'all think. Honest to God, I couldn't care less. Y'all talk about me begging. Y'all also don't talk about how I have health issues. I was working two jobs sometimes and in school at the same time. And in school at the same time. Oh, okay. Please, leave me the fuck alone. I did what I needed to do to make myself happy. Do you want a cookie? See, y'all are so quick to tell negative things about people, but when they say the real truth about the positive shit they do in their life, it's, oh, do you want a cookie? Because y'all really want to spread these lies like I'm an awful person. I'm crying. I'm crying. Not the, oh, do you want a cookie? Yeah, I do. It was really hard. Psychology, yeah, college was really fucking hard, actually. Do you understand? There were times where I almost flunked the fuck out. He spends the money he makes on his own. And who gives a fuck? I donate my plasma and buy some carts. Are you going to stop me? Do you want my plasma? Are you? Oh my god, now they're the owner of my body. Now they're the owner of my body. Oh no. He donates his own plasma to get the things that he needs instead of coming on here and asking you guys for help with the cart. Oh my god. So what should I do? Should I come on here and ask for the cart? Because I only come on here and ask for motel safety. I don't ask for nothing else. Motel safety and food. What do y'all want me to do? Do you want me to come on here and ask for that? That is what I need. I am autistic, BPD, CPTSD. I have severe creophobia. Yeah, pretty sure that I have my Pennsylvania medical license for a reason. I literally have treatment resistant depression. They try to give me buses for my anxiety, but I am not allowed to take Xanax because my body doesn't process it properly. It has awful reactions. Yeah. So, what does it bother you? Do you want some of my plasma? Was that the problem? You didn't get none? That was the problem? God. He donates his plasma to buy hygiene products in his cart, y'all. He's the worst person in the world. I am new. I want to say I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that, April. You're awesome. Psychology. But no, for real. Hey boy, what's up? No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was because I really wanted to be a peer support specialist as well as I suffer from many mental issues myself. In order for me to be able to succeed in this world, I needed to be able to know how to live with myself. And the one thing that I really, really struggled with was like excessive meltdowns and things like that. As a person, when my mom passed away, I knew like for sure I'm the only person in the world who got me. So like these police officers, if something happens, they're not going to see a meltdown and think, okay, this guy's autistic. They're not going to see a meltdown and think, okay, this guy has like severe creophobia. Like they're not going to think that. And so it's now my responsibility, and I want for other people to advocate for and even express the growth and the healing that is not linear but so productive of people in the mental health world, because we are really, really sought over. People speak about mental health, and as soon as a person makes a people advocate for mental health, but as soon as people interact with a person who shows signs of mental health, it's all bad. It's almost like they know that mental health exists, but when that person shows that they have that mental illness, something is wrong. And I was a victim of that a lot. I was a victim of that a lot. And I realized people are the most ungraceful to those who need it most. And I decided to get my shit in check. So it started for me, just for me to know how to deal with my own shit and not be a target or make myself a target or even just to prolong reactive abuse in the world. Because I feel like, and I will always die on this hill, reactive abuse is a thing. But when you leave that setting of where the abuse stated, like my parents are gone, and I'm not even in contact with my family that hurt me, that caused me this trauma, and I go on to the real world and I put that hurt onto them, it's not reactive abuse. It's simply just abuse because they were not the people whom hurt me. And I really had to deal with that, especially in relationships. And now I'm doing so much better. They are a cult, actually. That's so funny. I call them the same thing, but we're done with that. We're like actually done. After that whole thing, like we don't. This is stupid as fuck. They don't get any shit in here. I ain't finna block them because they can do what they need to, but leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, yeah, that's the energy I like. When I tell y'all, when I be like, supporters, just come in here and talk to me. Don't even respond to the negative people. Just say something positive. When they say something negative, you say something positive. That's what I mean. Yeah. Could I explain my situation? I don't mind. I just kind of did, though. Like, in a long, long, long thing, just explained everything. But basically, I'm the world's most hated because I beg for help. And if I don't want to stay lifelong commitment with people who helped me before or sign my soul over in a soul contract because they sent me $5 to $10 before, I'm an evil person. Also, when you distance yourself against people that you just don't want to interact with, you're awful as well. I've learned that. I'm not saying these things. I'm not making these accusations. I'm saying these are the things that were said to me in a sarcastic, witty manner. What else? Also, I learned that I am lazy and entitled, and that my generation is the most entitled generation, and that we are not going to make it. Why did you say that? I'm not even being rude, Ho Kim C. I'm just saying, like, nobody's even asking for money at all on this live. There's no Cash App. I don't even have Cash App. So there's nothing pinned. It says Happy Pride Month. It's in the community standard. But what the fuck are you talking about randomly as fuck is what I'm saying. You're in here trying to condemn me and I'm saying you're loud and wrong as fuck. Did you not pick up? There's no Cash App. Nobody's asking for anything, dingaling. This bitch is still talking. And this is why I get really, really nasty with people. Because what are you doing? Well, y'all, there's a Cash App in the chat now. So I know, I think they said that it is, they said that it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. For literally the whole week, my girlfriend and I have been saying that it's Schizophrenia Awareness Month. There's a lot of schizophrenia going on. So everybody, ignore the big Cash App right here on the screen. Obviously, y'all can see it because it goes against community standard guidelines. And it was posted last month. It's huge. It's huge. Like, I just need to stop this begging shit. What don't I get? What don't I get? This begging shit? They got motherfucking guidelines for my ass. I better run. Damn. Were you guys scared? I was scared too. They said no Zelle or CA or GoFundMe. I might just fall out right here, right now. What am I gonna do? Girl, I'm gonna say this. You're too pretty to be acting so ugly. Oh, how you like that kindness you killed with? Stay gorgeous. God bless you. I hope you prosper. And stay safe these 4 years in Trump's America, my queen. That's all I got for you. We heard you. Damn. Apparently not. I think she needs to say it a couple more times. I did not hear her once. I did not hear her once. I think she should say it again. Did they say, wait, which one was it that couldn't be on there no more? They said Zoom. We couldn't put Zoom on there? Or what? What did they say? I think she said that they can't put Jimmy Neutron on there no more, which is crazy because I was just about to post Shane on that bitch. Damn. Do you think I care about being streamed? Oh my god, y'all are streaming a live stream of my live stream. Am I hurt? No, I feel like fucking Beyonce, because what would I care? You're streaming somebody because you're an awareness page of begging, but there's no begging going on and hasn't been any begging going on for the past 3 days. Seems like you're obsessed. It's called a hate crime obsession and hateful ideologies. No, for real, and I think it makes me mad. It made me mad when I thought y'all hated me. Now I realize you're just a bunch of people who are upset because you cannot get close to me. So of course my Scorpio ego is going to come in. Damn it. Damn it. They said we're being streamed, y'all. Damn it. Fuck. Ugh. Who the hell is behind me? Nurses, stop what you're doing. Doctors, stop the surgeries. God, come on down before the resurrection. We have some news. I am being streamed. I'm from Detroit. You anywhere near there? No, I'm in the north right now, and then I'm about to be halfway across the country. So, yes, we are the weirdos, mister. Oh, sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. Jealous. You don't even exist to me. I love that you know that movie. I am bored. Do y'all know the words that you use? Do you know what the word delusional means? I feel like that's you when you saw a fucking Cash App on the screen. It's like y'all use words, but you don't know the definition of them. You just hope that they hurt me. Yo, isn't she gorgeous though? Like literally the cutest thing ever. One of my favorite angels in the whole world. Somebody get that girl in Bad Girls Club. Who said that? I hope this rain stops because it's WTH. What the hell? They said it was gonna hour for it. Rain for an hour. If she canceled this concert, I think I'm gonna I might pull an Emmy. Y'all, I might pull an Emmy. No, can I say something? I have always been like the guy to bag like the bad girlfriends, but I'm not like the cutest guy in the world. Like I'm medium ugly. And I just feel like all the bad bitches always support me. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've never really genuinely never, ever, 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 ever had a pretty girl that was not on my side. And that makes me happy. Male feminist till I die. I'm gonna mute you because I'm doing my best not to disrespect you as a black person in Trump's America these 4 years. I made a thing not to disrespect my people is because they're fucking confused and dense and comfortable. But you're setting yourself up for me, Queen, and I need you to not take me there because if you go low, I go to hell, and then it's gonna seem like I'm the awful person in the whole wide world. And at this point, it's obvious I don't care what TikTok thinks about me, so I will happily be the worst person in the whole wide world if you keep fucking with me. What is there to be bitter? Is this who's talking crap? Let me see who this. God is setting me up right now. 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 God setting. I'm not falling for the bait. Candy, you have a blessed day, you gorgeous queen. You, God bless you. You have, please have the best day that you need to have. Um, Everything is a trial and tribulation in my fucking life right now, y'all. I'm holding on by a thread. Y'all know those y'all know that trend where them girls were showing up them flaws, like the dental floss, and was like my bikini this year. Sorry guys. My boyfriend is controlling or whatever. That's the string that I'm hanging on from. I swear, the people, it be the perfect people for like the saying where it's like you point one finger at one, there's 10 pointing back at you. Anyway, how we doing? How y'all day going? See, that's exactly what I mean. I do be sitting on here asking people questions about their day. Nobody answers. But I don't care about that no more. Now I enjoy just being watched, so it's fine. They're having a soccer game over there. Hell yeah! Any good shows to watch? The pressure. The pressure to come up with a good show. Jenny and Georgia just came out. It's like, no. Jenny and Georgia just came out. I don't know how it is. I fucking forgot that it came out on the 5th. I just remembered this morning. And the only thing that reminded me was a picture of Austin looking like 17. And learning that they did not flash forward the setting, like they're still in the same time frame that they were when they left off. It's supposed to be like a couple of weeks off. And I'm like, no, why would you not pull a Euphoria and do flashbacks? Because this is not believable. Love Island, isn't that where they run around like naked and look for like strangers to validate them? I think I've always wanted to go on that. No shit. Scream that at someone. I put it on the screen. It is funny. Also, you don't understand that you are a joke. This is all a joke. Y'all are obsessed with me. It doesn't have nothing to do with begging. It don't got nothing to do with none of that shit that y'all talk about. Because none of that shit's going on. And it hasn't been going on for 3 days by my own choice. And you're still here. I look like a dancing Oompa Loompa. The most joyful Oompa Loompa. I gotta stop calling myself an Oompa Loompa. And what's funny is I don't call myself them because of that. It's because of how they look. I don't understand why you're using my picture. Because you're a baddie. You are a baddie. Shelby, don't even fucking worry about them. You're a baddie. They do that shit all the time. Don't even acknowledge them. Or else you wouldn't be their profile picture. That picture that picture looks so effortless too, Shelby. Like it looks like you dead was just driving and was like, I'm bored. and it came out perfect. So I would be starstruck too, dead ass, effortless and photogenic and stylish because them glasses are hot. They kind of look like Chanel's, but I don't know if they are Chanel's. But we love knockoffs. We love Steve Madden. Yeah, y'all Steve Madden. If I was a girl, I would be Steve Madden. The baked beans dog just smiled at me. Yes, Detroit always has the flyest shit. When I heard that Cash Doll don't really buy too much designer because she just like shops in her city, I knew that y'all was styling, and she only gets her hair done in her city too. Her no effort, no effort. They are bad. Detroit curls are crazy. What I like about Detroit curls is that they always got that little swoop, but the swoop don't look so unnatural. You know what I mean? Hold on, I gotta text somebody. All right, I'm back. This rain is really pissing me off. I hope it goes away. Hold on. I wish this fucking phone would charge twicer. I mean, fucking charge faster. Have I ate today? No. I am poor skis. But I'm gonna try and get to the donate my plasma because I have to donate my plasma in order to get an Uber to the concert tonight. Why these people got so many coolers? Like, that would drive me insane. Having that over my shoulder. That's just what they are. They've got all these coolers. YOB. I can buy myself. No, I do them myself. I honestly just heard a little pinch. Look at this shit. Oh my fucking god. This shit is hilarious. Did you see my comment? No, I didn't see your comment. So don't do it, Shelby. These people are so comfortable. I love being a topic of attention, honest to God. Oh. You're the actual female, which is hilarious. The actual female. Oh my God. A poser. You could not be a man in any way, shape, or form, bruh. And that's on everything. You can call me sister as much as you want. You look like one, you act like one, you fiend like one. It's weird. So you can go off because, yeah, I wasn't the one who was in my DM flirting with me and then started going crazy when I cut you off and called you out in front of the live and you felt so hurt. Or are you mad because you took $5 that you supposedly couldn't eat from to send to me because you thought I would be your fine shit? And you were asked out. Like, y'all are just weird. Young people don't understand. You can do whatever you want. It's never gonna make me give a fuck about you. Never. Never, 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 never. But I thought you were coming to PA on your mom. You said that. You said that you were coming to PA on your mom to handle me. And so I say, sir, where are you? I say, sir, where are you? She is delusional. Right. Okay. Yeah, I am right now. This literally. I don't even need to say nothing, y'all. I'm just gonna put this right here. Are you ready yet? See, you are a girl. I'm so happy you just said that. Because this is not me. I love that shit. Love it. Crazy how I got so quiet. Why'd it get so quiet? Because when you go low, I go to hell. I strive to be so embodying. Thank you. This has come from a long lifetime of doing this shit with my own siblings. Except for I actually cared about my siblings, so I would have like a filter. I don't. It's so fucking hilarious. Said but this is also the same person who that person on that video on I mean on that page, which is his sixth page for me, also is the one who sent this and funnier each time. Like I genuinely do have a field day with this shit. This is the same person who sent me this message. Hey, so I'm sending you over a cease and desist, like you love to do, for the post you made and publicly stealing my photo and putting it as your profile picture, pretending to be me. I'm literally only doing what you're doing. These people hate when I do them exactly how they do me. Like, exactly. They get so mad because I do it better. X. They're it's just because I really don't. I really don't. What I do care about though is this rain. I wish it'd go away. This blackbird has been blackbird singing in the dead of night. That's good. They're great animals and they have great memories and they're very emotionally intelligent and just general. They have great personalities. Why did she say something? Hold on. Oh, I bet. No, twin, you're catching on. You're catching on. You're low key picking up my personality. You're low key. Stick around. Stick around for like 2 more days. You're gonna be just a little me. This is how I love that one. Oh, I bet. No, and you have to say it like you're genuinely agreeing with them. Like, oh, I bet. I bet. Follow the live, May. Follow the live. You'll find out the truth about me. I don't really care about all of that. Follow or don't follow. Follow or don't follow. on my soul. No, they believe that they gotta get respect right away. They also believe that viewers equals supporters. I said, half y'all motherfuckers that view me don't even like me. So why would I talk sweetly to the audience? Whispers in the fucking wind for what? What up, homie? How are you? Maybe you can tell us the last time she showered. No, maybe you can tell us because I'm sure you know the last time I showered. That's more entertaining. I gotta get my glasses because the way I read so close to that damn screen is crazy. What's wrong? Who the fuck are you talking about? Not them trying to invite Shelby to a live or whatever. These people are mad. They would do anything. You should get on that live and start cursing and get them banned, Shelby. You should start saying things. Please do it. Do it. Do it. Do it for me. Happy Pride Month. What's up? Thank you. Here from the Crash Out video. Fuck that Crash Out video. That shit was hella manipulated. They clipped mad videos from a 2 hour long live to make it seem like I went off on that lady. And me and the lady are literally mutuals. And she understood everything I was saying. I don't understand how other people are mad about something the actual person that was involved don't even think twice about. And what's crazy is that her reason that she says she sent to the GoFundMe in the first place because she could not fucking hear anything that I was saying about the Apple Pay because they were in my comments acting crazy. So I couldn't see none of her comments or nothing that she was trying to do. Another thing is, when I spazzed about that, I didn't even think that it was really sent to me. Because number one, I didn't get no alert for it. And number two, as you can tell, a lot of people don't really like me because I be asking for help. People come in my live stream and tell me that they sent money to me all the time. And they don't do it because that's just what trolls do. So, y'all. Why they care so much, who knows? You also notice that that's like the one video that they keep posting around because it's the only clips that they have that they can manipulate to make people think I'm a bad person. Other than just normal clips of me asking for help, which apparently to them is a certified crime. I should be a felon. If that's the case, I could also be a president. So I guess I'm still doing pretty good for myself. You were unblocked. I think that's good enough. You would never come into a box. You are the literal biggest L ever. Like, you don't understand. I put that other lady in the box because I genuinely wanted to have a conversation with her. I couldn't give a fuck. I, like, literally only want the worst for you. Like, on my soul. And what's crazy is y'all are still at this. Who's asked for anything the past 3 days? Like, y'all swear y'all are an awareness page to get people to stop begging, but there's been no asking. This live stream has been dedicated to me and my day, and y'all haven't left once. Streaming me and trying to join a box, trying to get other people to not be my friend, and you're upset that I'm moving. Y'all people just don't make no sense. You're gonna pass away on that hill upset at me because I don't give a fuck. I don't know you people. I don't give a fuck. You gotta go spank your kid or something, but not me. And if I was doing it for 10 years, what would it matter to you? Because I can be rude to whoever I want. Now I'm not even about to give y'all real answers. I'm about to say whatever's going to piss y'all off. Because I can be rude to whoever I want to be. Not that I was, but even if I was. Everyone here from that video, good. It's called free promotion. All publicity is good. Bad publicity is more effective. Hear me again. Hear me again. All publicity is good. Bad publicity is more effective. No one's sending you. Who's been asking for anything? No, let me say it slower for the people who couldn't comprehend. No one's asked for anything the past 3 days. I'm moving across the country tomorrow. You're obsessed. And you're going to stay obsessed. Whether I'm taking a shit, whether I'm asking for 4 cents, or whether I'm not even on live, you're going to wonder what I'm doing. I win. I win. I win. I win. I win. For your natural fucking born life, I'm going to have you mentally. For your natural born life, I'm going to have y'all mentally. You have no idea. You may be thinking that this whole TikTok shit's bothering me. Mind you, nobody I know in real life cares about this TikTok shit or even knows about the TikTok shit. The people that are on TikTok, I don't know personally, probably never even going to breathe air in the same vicinity of them, throw trash in the same trash can as them. It's cool. People come and go. Fickle matters. This is a habit. One thing I know for sure, you do something for 7 days, you become habit. A lot of y'all, and I have seen y'all in that group, some of y'all are like recovering or in recovery, but people have to realize that people have addictive personalities, which do not lead into the addiction being gone. It just leads to something else other than that substance. I am your addiction. And I love that. Like, I actually have y'all. Y'all might have me by the likes and the views. I have y'all mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, because I don't say I can't stand either of y'all. I get in y'all line and you say with this exact tone, I can't stand that guy. That's exactly how you did it. And you want to know why I laugh? Because you used all of your energy and all of your emotion to relay that message about me. You can have the TikTok likes and views. As a spiritual witch, I win. And as long as y'all think about me, that hex is always going to be alive. I win. I've been happy the past 3 days and still being blessed somehow, immensely, without even this TikTok shit. I would be pissed if I was y'all too. I would really be pissed if I was y'all too. But I'm here for you. That's why I'm on live. I'm here for your fix. I got you. I got you. Stop biting the hand that feeds you. Okay? Now, girl, you look like, again, we don't argue with anybody who could be our mother. lady made a mistake and this. Oh, you're a mind reader. Your name is not Jasmar. Your name is Angela, apparently. I love that the lady wasn't even mad and understood everything I was saying, and y'all are just so bent backwards. I should invite Angela to this live so she could tell y'all to shut the fuck up, but y'all wouldn't care because she literally has already stated that she was not bothered by it. But y'all do what you need to do. Who, who am I? Who am I to worry about how y'all are shape shifting and cosplaying? Just never really know what people are really going through. Right, and what y'all aren't even understanding, and I'm going to say this one last time about the clip. That was a 2 hour live stream. They took the most worst parts and morphed it together in a 40-second video to make y'all believe that I am the worst because y'all are easily swayed. Directly after that statement, I literally apologized. Like directly after on that live stream, said sorry. She followed me, I followed her, I DM'd her. She ended up sending me more funds to my Apple Pay because she said she did not hear me say Apple Pay Chime or whatever because the trolls were in the comments trying to get people to not send money. It was immediately apologized, but they clipped that shit. And you can see that it's clipped from one part to a different part to a different part. I asked them, why don't you just post the whole video straight? Stop clipping shit. Stop editing shit. Post the whole video. No edits. A lot of the times they come into this live and do exactly what they're doing now. And then they go and they say, crash out, crash out. We're going to get you to crash out. They say awful shit about me, like thinking about my dead parents, begging, all that shit, my transgenderism, my weight, whatever. They even tell me to go delete just to get a reaction out of me. When they get that reaction out of me, they screen record it, they clip it, and then they post it. They make people believe I'm talking to random supporters when really I'm talking and cursing them out. Not no random ass person. Them. The people who are fucking harassing me. And I don't care. I'm not going to explain it again. The same fucking lady in that video is my mutual and has helped me after that GoFundMe. And that 20 that she sent on the Apple Pay, she has helped me more. Y'all are worried about something that she didn't even take fucking offense of because you know that y'all clipped that fucking video and you knew that you can use it to manipulate people. Because the apology was said directly after I did that. And I literally said, I'm sorry, Angela. First of all, I have a lot of trolls in here, so I don't know if you really sent it. So I appreciate it if it's real. But I gotta go check it because I'm really overwhelmed right now and I just don't know what's real or what's false. But I'm sorry. Then I went and checked my Gmail. I seen that it was there. I seen that she followed me. I followed her back. Saw her message request. DM'd her back. Told her that I did get it and I appreciate it. I apologized again. She said that it was too chaotic in the live chat and asked me what payment methods I had. I told her Apple Pay, she sent it, and then we start chatting a little bit. She told me her son is homeless and that she understands what it's like to be out here and just to be safe. The fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all know y'all clip that shit to make people manipulate, and that's why y'all keep spreading around the same one video. And y'all keep trying to do the whole crash out in the chat. Bro, no more of that shit. I caught on to y'all shit. You're not going to keep making these false narratives of me because you keep trying to push my buttons and then manipulate and con people into believing that I'm a bad person because you don't like the fact that I asked for help. And then mind you, y'all still doing this. Nothing was asked for 3 days straight and I'm still living my best life. About to go to a concert later. And you're streaming me in here hating, ain't nothing been asked for days. You can't get enough of me. This ain't awareness, it ain't none of this, it's obsession. I wouldn't give a fuck what you said. The proof is in the pudding. SSI, go look at this video. Everybody go to this page right here and then click the link in the bio. It says, if you want to believe the hate, check this page. Click that. There are videos that side. I am not qualified of it. It's on there for yourself. Go look and do the research and stop believing videos that you see randomly. What about the I was being bullied and harassed and I had a really hard time? It's also a really hard time in the world where I'm a transgender person and my rights are literally being diminished. Healthcare is taken away. Food stamps are taken away. People are being kidnapped off the streets. I am not safe. I'm having a hard time mentally. I come from a very long line of shit. It's not fake. I said multiple times I was feeling, a little bit sad throughout the week and I wanted people to put more kindness and just stop. It has nothing to do with them, and I think that that's what they want. Is they hope that I would promote hurting myself or anything. I would never promote that. I had a hard time. In the midst of that hard time, I took my medication, I rested, I meditated, I called the people I needed to call, and then things were fixed, and I feel good about it. It's called I'm human. Y'all have to understand that I have been on this app, as y'all have been saying, for every day. That was the first time I ever felt idle. The first time I ever spoke out about being idle, and y'all believed it was manipulation. But the very next day I came back and said, and I literally went on the live that morning. I said, I've been sitting up all night. I've been thinking about it. I didn't like the way that I went about, my hurt. Even earlier, I said that I started going to class and I started my psychology journey because I would have really awful ways of reacting to my trauma. I literally just said that word for word. Y'all don't hear the words that come out my mouth. You see somebody speaking. I admit to every nasty thing I do because I'm human. I don't have nothing to hide. And I'm not going to change who I am unless it's for the better of me, not for the better of y'all opinion. Let me say that again because y'all don't understand. I'm not changing anything about me unless it's for the better of me, not for the bettering of y'all opinion. I don't care less about y'all opinion. I don't. Everybody has an opinion. I literally grew up with the saying, it's not what you say about me, it's what I think about you. If you're not Maya Angelou, my grandmother, my mother, God, or anybody that I look up to and I idolize, why would your opinion on me mean so much and get to my heartstrings? It wouldn't. Because I have my own thoughts about you, but I just don't think to say it because we also grew up with the saying, I don't love you enough to hate you. So when y'all, I can't stand him, I hate him, it makes me laugh because I always grew up with, I don't love you enough to hate you. I'll cut you off right now. Bye-bye. My grandma say I wash my hands of that and give it to the Lord. Hate is for people you love. And that's what I mean by y'all are not going to raise me. I have been raised. Fuck is Beth and Devin? We are not responsible for your feelings. Am I supposed to be responsible for y'all feelings? Y'all are boo-hooing and crying because you sent funds and did some weird stuff and got blocked. And you're crying about it, and I'm supposed to care about your feelings. Y'all are on here talking about how I'm rude and disrespectful. Am I supposed to care about your feelings? Right, exactly. The same thing y'all say to me, I could just say to you. It's almost like you're speaking to a mirror. I'm typing fast. No, you're not typing at all. Teacher by trade. If you're a fucking teacher, I love that she said that because I'm going to have enough time on the bus ride to go ahead and look into you. And I love that you put your full name on your page, babe. We're going to be calling that fucking school district. I promise you that. I promise you that one. That's crazy that they really be having their whole life in their bio as they attack and harass and bully people on TikTok. Oh shit. I saw somebody come in here and really, really bully me, and then I looked at her page and it said 3-time aneurysm survivor. Okay. Okay. Russian roulette. Russian roulette. I like it. Picasso. I sound like a little scared girl. 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 I sound like a little scared girl, so scared. Like a little scared girl, so scared. Like a little scared girl, so scared. Like a little scared. Like a little. I'm such a vibe. That's. I actually should get into this stew and record that. I can see them slow whining to that. Why is that a vibe? The Jamaicans will love that actually. And my oh my god, tell me that shit wasn't good. That low key was so good. Oh my god. Hit him with the beat. No, that was when you were supposed to come in and start beatbox. That's when you were supposed to come in with the beatboxing. What is your what's your what's your what is your zodiac sign? Look at this spider. My name is Spider. People back home, people here call me Spider. And when I was growing up, my godmom and my goddad were always singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider song to me. So my name is Itsy Bitsy Row. Come on, jump up. Jump on it. I just want to be your friend. I just can't handle when animals reject me. And I'm saying that to you, so can you not reject me? This nigga keeps talking about who is Beth and Devin. I'm telling y'all, it's Schizophrenia Awareness Month. It genuinely is. I am a scared little gal. Cause what are y'all speaking about? Like a scared little gal right now, man. No, really, cause I don't know, man. No, but somebody keeps saying that shit in here. I don't know what the fuck. I was accepted. And now all is well. Jumping spiders have the best personalities, and they're really good for pets. They can get pretty big if they're well taken care of, and extremely intelligent. And as long as you're calm, they're calm. Same with bees. They can feel your love. Oh my God, listen, you have to detach that web somehow or something. It's becoming a problem. I'm thinking that you are not really having the hang of your web yet. Yeah. Every bully is following their own account. I love that. I love that observation. They're attacking some random person simply because she's my supporter for no other reason. That's literally it. All of these pages in here, all 29 of them, is just them. And it's so funny because these people, I don't care. Libra. Libra, but not me finding you from that video they made on the TNC and right through it. I swear to God, you are not the only one. That's exactly why I've just been unblocking everybody and letting this shit happen. I also noticed that a key saying, when you let somebody who's like a chronic liar talk long enough, they tell the truth on themselves. So if y'all sit in this live enough, you'll really understand where the hate comes from. It's not really begging. It's not really awareness. It's pure hate, obsession, and like hateful ideology. It's basically a hate crime because for 3 days straight, none of the things that they apparently are bringing awareness to have even happened. Yeah. So, period. You're not my supporter. You're the same person who I cut off 3 days ago. We are not friends. We were never friends. You helped me with $15. Your energy after that is weird. You're 19. I'm about to be 25. I never expected a friendship with you in the first place. You also tried to steal money from me and then told everybody else that I tried to that I stole money from you, which is weird. And now you're making multiple pages because I want nothing to do with you. So again, you're not my supporter. You were my enemy. You is not my man. You is my enemy. And my Shamar voice. Queen, you're not getting that $15 back. I'm gonna talk down on you as much as you're in these pages, making fake pages, trying to talk down on me. You sound idiotic. Yeah. It's called you're literally instigating a situation that would not even be existent if you didn't start the situation. You're fighting with yourself. Ooh. Nobody say you stole money. You told people I stole money when I never did. You tried to steal money. You spent the whole day sitting in my live stream while I was asking for help. Somebody asked if I had Cash App. I said no. You said you had a Cash App. I used your Cash App. They sent the funds. Now, Chad, you tell me this. Somebody's sitting in your shit and won't leave you the fuck alone. I mean, honestly, I wasn't even vibing with it then. Won't leave you alone, right? But that's neither here nor there. You use them for something, right? Somebody sends her the funds. As soon as the funds was sent, you disappear. I'm messaging you and messaging you for 10 minutes straight, no answer, no Cash App. As soon as the other person requests the money back, you jump back on the live and send it to me. Then 2 days later, when you became one of the fake pages, you claim you was driving home from work. But I'm trying to understand how, with no minutes in between, if anybody watched Law and fucking Order or NCIS, y'all could pick up on it. There's no way you're spending all these hours. Like, y'all, I would end my live because of the trolls and I would restart it just to try and get the trolls out, and she would be one of the first people in that bitch. And then as soon as the money gets sent, you disappear. And it's funny how I was texting you, and that's cool. But if you're driving home and I'm texting you and texting you and texting you about it and you're not getting it, but as soon as your Cash App was requested back, you get it, what? Did you stop magically driving when that Cash App got requested back to you, or did you get scared that we was going to report your Cash App and you decided to send it back to me? Because there's no way that you've seen that Cash App request and not my messages. Y'all are easily fucking manipulated. And these people know exactly what the fuck they did to me. And then I ended up just still getting like negative energy from her. Like, even though she did send the money, like the whole day I was still being like borderline off with her to her face in the live, because her energy was just so weird to me, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That's me. I am a witch with the gift of like premonition. I have very, very, very good like sense of people. I'm like, this one is off. Like, I just don't like this. So I just like blocked her from the live. And then I get something on my backup page and it's like, I thought we was cool and you blocked me. And I just lashed the fuck out. Like, I'm like, yo, you're lame. Like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, you sit in my live, even if I restart it and I'm like, I don't want nobody in my live stream. I want some new people. You will join my live anyway. There's no coincidence that as soon as a little bit of funds get sent to you and it's your birthday and you don't have no money, you disappear. And not sent the funds. Like, that shit is so weird to me. There's no way there's a coincidence that as soon as something's sent to you, you have to drive home from work. Like, y'all have to really use your detective skills on that one. Even the other person was like, yeah, like, I sent it and they're not responding. Like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, yeah, this is weird. At the moment, no, you didn't. You kept saying that you was going to get paid Friday. So at that moment, you did not have any funds to your name. You sent me money. Congratulations. Woo! 15 fucking dollars. That was literally a week before this whole shit happened. Wasn't the same day. And I'm speaking about that day. You said, I have no funds until Friday. So in that moment, you had no funds until Friday. Not the prior week before when you sent me 15 bucks. Y'all are trying to manipulate these people. I'm telling these people exactly what it is. And if y'all are smart, y'all are picking up that these people are trying to manipulate. Because I'm putting every fucked up thing that I do in there. Even, I didn't lie once. Even when I messaged you, didn't I message you those exact words? You're lame, da 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 da. So what would I have to sit here and lie for? And I'm telling on my fucking self too. And I'm telling on myself too. Quit the bullshit. Quit the bullshit. You the one who pissed me off the most because you know you was wrong, and that's why you keep going hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. Because nobody disrespected you for you to become a Matilda. I straight up told you, yo, I don't want to be your friend. I don't need your support. Leave me alone, and blocked you. Now you making all these pages harassing me, telling me to literally commit. Hell no. Why is she calling? Hold on. I don't want to answer it. So someone gave you money and you are yelling at them? Y'all really think people owe their life because they send money? Yeah, I am. I don't care. Y'all not getting that money back. Leave me alone now. Because I can see even y'all reaction. You never gave a fuck about a friendship. Y'all care about money because that's all y'all talk about. Money, money, money. I'm literally stating what I did and I'm literally stating what y'all did to me to hurt me, and all y'all responding is, but I sent money. But I sent money. Y'all not denying what you did to me. You just saying, but I sent money though. Fuck does she keep calling? Hold on, bro. Hold on.